Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I trust that you're well and having yourself a great week so far. In this video, we're going to take a look at the price action of Theta, so let's just get on into it. And here we have Theta up on the daily chart in TradingView. And in the last video, Theta was trading in this area right here. And at that time, I was saying, hey, if Theta is to lose the 0.236 here on a daily candle body closure, that downside's likely going to be the name of the game. Shortly after putting out that video, we did get the candle body closure right here. Buyers stepped in immediately, knocking price back to the upside. But at that time, the whole market was in a pretty strong downwards trajectory, and Theta was no exception to that. You see sellers stepped in here, and price action did fall to the downside. Now, for full disclosure, my ultimate target from signal given right here was down to this purple zone here, with the top side coming in around $4 and the bottom side coming in around $3.62. And could that target still be in play? It certainly could. However, Theta has given us a pivot point we should be paying attention to, which is right here on this horizontal, coming in around $4.66. We saw that when price action got down there, a pretty nice bounce came in off that area. Buyers were pretty strong there, knocking price action back to the upside. So I would need to see that pivot get taken out now for that $4 target to still be valid. If price action gets back down to this level here and starts closing down below that $4.66, then perhaps that $4 target could get hit. And if it gets to that $4, then I'd be watching the bottom side here around $3.61. But I don't think that's what's happening here. I think that was a pretty strong response from that level, and that Theta has a chance for some more upside here, assuming that the rest of the market continues on its way as well. So going forward, the areas I'm going to be watching and paying very close attention to, well, first of all, will be that horizontal, but let's talk about the upside. So first area is going to be that 0.236. I want to see price action get up above that. That's around $6.44. If price action starts closing and holding above that level, then I'm going to be watching this 200 simple moving average here, which is getting a pretty nasty slope to the downside. That is coming in around somewhere between $7.88, $7.90 there, and it will change as each day comes to pass, especially if price action continues to close along these levels. So you might want to just stick the 200 on your chart and just watch how that progresses. But some of you will remember that way back over here, when we got this candle body closure, I'm just going to get my felt back here. When we got this candle body closure below that white 200, I was saying, caution, likely going to be a flush to the downside. And that's exactly what we got here. And, that's simply because we hadn't closed below that 200 simple in quite some time. We saw some wicks get down to that area, but really strong buying responses coming in off of that. And the white 200 is actually quite significant. A lot of institutions will watch the 200 simple. A lot of informed traders watch that level. And when you see that close come in there and then you flip it into that future resistance, so the former support becoming future resistance, which it certainly did on these wicks right here, that can be a pretty good bearish sign that there's going to be a flush to the downside. And we got that. Now, since then, it's done nothing but just harass price action. You see lots of wicks getting up to the 200. You even see some candle body closures above that 200 just to be engulfed, if not the day after, the very next day. You see big bearish engulfing candles come in and squashing price action to the downside. And the last time we closed above that 200, we got that back test of it. Did get a rocket ship to the upside. And actually, Theta did come up and hit the 0.5, which a lot of you know that's a major area for me. That's around that $9.70 mark. And we got a wick off that area. And once again, a big bearish engulfing candle. So first and foremost, I do want to see price get back up above that 200 and hold above it. Over time, I want to see that 200 get that positive slope once again as well. And if price action can do that, it doesn't matter whether that happens in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, month. Whenever it happens, it'll happen. But the area after that's going to be the 0.382, and that is coming in around $8.25. That'll be the secondary that I watch to the upside. If we can see price action get above that area and flip it into support, then I think my ultimate target of the 0.5 will be back in play. And for those of you that follow along with my videos, I rattle on about that level. I was talking about all through here before price action even got up there. And it's not that this is a crystal ball. It's just that there is a strong probability that there could be some sellers present there. I just simply know that institutions watch those levels, traders watch those levels, exchanges, market manipulators, whatever you will. That's a very common area. So it's reasonable to put that on the radar and be cautious around those levels. Of course, not a crystal ball. I mean, if this was a crystal ball, I'd be a billionaire just from doing this. But it is a game of statistics, and knowing that these areas can be respected as such, it's worthwhile to pay attention to them. And we did, unfortunately, get that big selling candle to the downside. Now, if you're a trader and you're looking for short entries, well, that would have been a good short entry there. As a matter of fact, I noticed this a little while back. I'm just going to quickly drag it into frame here. Theta actually trades on Bybit now, and it has been trading on Bybit since August 31st. So you can actually long and short Theta now. I haven't done that just yet. It might be something I consider going forward. But to any experienced traders that are watching these videos, you can actually use my link in the comments down below and get up to $600 in sign-up bonuses if you sign up to Bybit using those. However, it is for experienced traders only. A lot of people really misuse these exchanges. They come in, they use really high leverage. There's liquidations all over the place. People aren't using stop losses. They're not paying attention to funding rates. It's unfortunate because I do think exchanges are very powerful tools. I leverage them all the time. Like, I trade up and down. I love the ability to make money whether price is going up or down. I think trading is an incredible skill to have, but it's just still so many gamblers, and they come in, they use too high of leverage, and they get wiped right out. So this, I gotta stress, this is for experienced traders, responsible traders. Please don't use high leverage. Not financial advice, but man, when things move in these giant candles like this, you just don't need you certainly don't need 100x, 50x. I'd say like up to 4 or 5x is lots, but to each their own. If you really know what you're doing, yeah, that leverage can maximize your gains, but it can maximize your losses, and it causes crazy movements in markets as well. So please be careful. But if you're an experienced trader and you make money as a trader, hey, take advantage of my links down below. It helps support this channel. I do get a kickback for that, and it's going to be free money on the table for you and a discount on your fees going forward. If you're new to trading and you're looking at this like, hey, it might be something I'm interested in, check out my tutorials on how Bybit works. At least watch through that. You can see how Bybit, how it works, things like that. And then maybe trade on a test net. The thing about trading is it's not going anywhere. The markets are here to stay. There's no rush. Take your time. Trade on a test net. Don't go losing your hard-earned money by using exchange. It has the power to maximize your gains, but the power to kick your ass. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that. Use the link down below if you want. Gets you a bonus, gives me a kickback. Thank you very much in advance. Anyhow, back to this here. So those are going to be the areas that I watch. First of all, this 200 simple, I want to see that taken out. Above that, 0.382 coming in at $8.25. Let's see price action get above that. Then we'll watch the 0.5 here coming in at about $9.72. That's a big, big area for me. Could take some time getting up there, but if price action gets up a lot into those areas and lives above that, it would be undoing this nasty ass downtrend we've been seeing, from the all-time high back here down to this low here. That's when this chart starts to look a hell of a lot better than it does now, and starts telling me that the buyers are now starting to take over, and there's been a major change of behavior between the buyers and sellers. Anyhow, thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video. Looking forward to seeing the next one. Until I do, have yourself a powerful day.